Kelvin's, this team's ability to force turnovers, 27
Yeah,
today, I mean,
unbelievable. Yeah, no, I mean, our defense was really, really good the first half. But in the second half, it was even better. It's just, it's hard to hold teams like this to 37 points. You know, I know some people's storyline would be whatever the hell it is, whatever. But the storyline should be, and maybe you have had to have coached or played against this stuff that we're doing here. 37 points. That's hard to do. And to turn a team over, how many turnovers they have? 27 turnovers, you know, and to do it for 40 minutes, you know. A lot of teams in a game like tonight, it would have been a 10 or 15-point game the way we shot it. But we went by 35, you know. We went by 35 because of our defense. And that's the thing, as you march across your season, no matter who you play, you're not going to have a lot of 80-point nights. You know, it's just not going to have a lot of those. And if you need that 80-point night to win a game, and you're asking to go 500, but your defense can beat every night. You know, we're going to have some great shooting nights because we got great shooting guards, LJ and Emmanuel, Maul, Damian, all those guys. Ramon's shooting's really improved. He'll get comfortable here. I care less what he did tonight. It's not important. But the defense, I'm proud. I'm really, really proud of these kids.
Over here, Joseph, please.
Kelvin, on J1, they said on the TV that it was a quad, not the knee.
Yeah, it's not his knee. It's just we just precautionary.
And then to not have him where you could some
Yeah,
minutes
that's one
with
of the reasons.
JVA and
Yeah, no, that's a good point, Joseph. That's one of the reasons why I told you. I mean, no matter what, I was going. He's been bugging him here for about 3 weeks, you know, and it's not going to get any better. You know, it's one of those things. It's not bad enough to not play, but it's not good enough to not play. I don't even know what I just said, but yeah. I started JoJo the second half, and right away at the 4, he goes and gets a couple offensive rebound putbacks, and you know, we haven't worked with him a lot at the 4 here recently because we've made a commitment to Terrence. But now with Terrence out, you know, we'll go back to the drawing board, start getting JoJo ready. Ramon needs to get back into game shape, game mindset. He will. You know, did some good things there toward the end. So I saw a lot of good things tonight. Really, really, really pleased with our team tonight.
You have a question, Jerry? We'll go to get your microphone back. Go ahead, Jerry.
Great win, Coach.
Thank you.
What did you talk to the guys about the rebounding battle between you and Texas State today? I think they might have nudged y'all about 3.
Yeah, it's irrelevant on that tonight because we turned them over 27 times. And when you turn a team over 27 times, rebound doesn't matter because there's no shots to rebound. You know, they've thrown it out of bounds and it's our ball. You know, and our offense was really good tonight. Now our shooting sucked, but our offense was really good. You guys weren't ready for that curveball, were you?
Kelvin, you've obviously had a lot of great defensive teams over the years. Does this one have a chance to be right up there with them?
I don't know. You know, we're 12 games in, so I think it's too early to start throwing crowns on people. We got to keep working. You know, we've been working on some secondary defenses and some different things. You know, I was proud of us tonight because I knew this was going to be this game for everybody, it's always a difficult game. But other than J1's knee, which these 4 days will be really important for him, our kids' effort, their tenacity, their connectivity. I thought we're so connected tonight on defense. And these are the kind of games that are most difficult too. You know, like for 25 minutes the other day against A&M, our defense, same way, connected. And then, you know, then they just started playing one-on-one, so there is no turnover. When you go one-on-one, there's no turnovers because you're shooting, that guy's shooting the ball just about every time. But just shows you why that kid's such a good player. You know, he made a lot of difficult shots. Whereas tonight we played someone that ran, you know, their offense. And they made some tough shots too. But I thought for 25 minutes our team defense was really good. And individually our defense maybe not so good Saturday, but our team defense was really good Saturday. And then tonight for 2 halves, I was more concerned about that than anything else. The offense, I never get concerned about offense because I don't really have a lot of control over that. You know, what was Emmanuel from the 3 tonight? I have no idea. 2 for 9? He could have easily gone 8 for 9. He had the same shots he had the last 2 games. He just didn't make them tonight. But he had them, and they're wide open. He just didn't make them. That's why you don't overreact to a poor offensive performance. At least after 40 years of being a coach, you don't.
Jay, are you more comfortable in the post going to your left hand around the basket?
Yes, sir. I mean, I really comfortable going both ways, but my left's pretty good, so yeah.
Most of the plays we call for him is to go to his, like, you know, we scripted a play out of, we put in today in shoot around to his right hand because I didn't want him to have to make a post move. I just wanted him to be able to catch and shoot, and he scored that one. And we made a really concerted effort. Jay's really improving on that low post. You know, his best days are way ahead of him there. He and JoJo. JoJo, I don't know how to. JoJo's pretty good second half. The first half, he didn't know whether he's pitching or catching, but second half is pretty good.
Kelvin, back on the defense is what separates good teams from great? The fact that it doesn't matter who you put out there defensively. You guys don't. There's not a dropout, whether it's starting 5 or the next group. You know,
Our system, you know, defense. If you break it down from my lens, is a series of actions. What are they running? You know, they're running something. It's pen down, cross screen, pick and roll, middle pick and roll, slot pick and roll, side pick and roll. Something. You know, every team has an offense. You know, like we have an offense. You know, how do you guard that action? So we spend a lot of times. Most teams, when their initial play, whatever they're trying to get to, breaks down, they usually flow into something. That something is either an isolation play or a pick and roll. It's usually one of those 2 things, based on what strength of your best offensive players are. You know, but it's usually some kind of one-on-one or it's pick and roll. So when these kids get on campus in June, I just start breaking them down, and we defend actions, and it's hard. It's hard to be a good defensive team. I think anytime you're good at something, people usually take it for granted because they see it every day. Except the teams that come in here and play us, they don't. I think those teams appreciate it probably more than anybody else.
is he okay? He looked like he took a something to the head there
I
on
have
that.
no idea. I didn't see it.
We'll come back over here to Chris, please.
Only person I saw was Juan.
Mylik, do you enjoy rebounding, playing defense more than scoring?
Yes, sir. I feel like
You're lying, Mylik. You know that. He set you up, man. That was a big old fat worm. You're in somebody's frying pan right now. Ain't nobody's school. Tripping, Mylik.
I just feel like defense and rebound just get me going. I mean, just getting offensive rebound, just like I feel like this just get anybody going. So I just try to get that going first, and I feel like my offense will come when I just focus on that more.
And we'll go back to Chris, please. Got time for a couple more here.
Calvin, Lauren was talking about, the crowd and having this kind of crowd for the last game before Christmas. And do you ever reflect back on, the work it took to sort of get to this, point with her?
Lately, I haven't. I'm used to this crowd now. This is every night crowd. Has been for years. So I do sometimes, but never during the game. I'm usually pissed off about something during the game, so I don't really. It's not really a reflective time there, Chris. Maybe check with me on Sunday afternoon or in May. Maybe June, maybe the lake house, cold beer in my hand, I might reflect, but not during the game for sure.
You said this game is difficult for everyone. You mean right before Christmas? Okay.
Guys are coming out of exams. Last one, everybody's leaving tonight. Most of our guys are, the ones local have already got their cars packed. They're driving home. Where are you going? You leaving tonight or tomorrow? Yeah. Most of our guys are, some of them are, I'm sure, LJ and Ramon. I know Cordell's driving back over to Dallas tonight. But most of the cars packed, but they know they're leaving tomorrow. So, 35 years of doing this, this was the game that I probably have to coach this one harder than any other one, just for that matter. So.
And what's the schedule over the next 4 or 5 days? Are they off
Nothing.
till Christmas?
Nothing. I don't want to see them for 4 days. If they knock on my door, I'm not answering. If they're bringing me a gift, leave it on the doormat. Stick it in the mailbox. I'll use my fob to open my truck, put it in the trunk. I don't want to see them. And I'm pretty sure they don't want to see me either. So good, it's mutual. But no practice. We'll come back. Normally practice almost every year that we have a break. No, I think I've been in Hawaii 7 or 8 times like they're playing the Rainbow Classic right now. We played that since we've been here, haven't we? Yeah. So we've been in that. When I was every school I've been at the Rainbow Classic. Maui, of course, the Maui we were in Las Vegas, but we're usually either traveling at Christmas or playing like on the 28th. When you play on the 28th or 29th, you practice Christmas Day. It's like people look at coaches and say, "Coach, have a happy holiday season." What are you talking about? Till 5 o'clock tomorrow? My holiday season is 2 days. I said, but this year we don't play till the 30th, and then the Big 12 is different. The Big 12 came out. They told us before the schedule came out that we would not be playing in December at the end of December. So that allowed us to schedule a game on the 30th. So we play on the 30th, and then we don't play again until we play West Virginia on the 6th. Now, normally we play at Temple. Seems like every year we're playing at Temple on the 28th. So we come back on the 24th or 25th. We usually practice on Christmas Eve or Christmas Day, just about every year. We're not playing. So we hardly ever do you ever get Christmas off. I think it's the first time we've had Christmas off, and I don't know how long. In the NBA, even in the NBA, I remember being with the Milwaukee Bucks. you know, most teams play on Christmas Day or the day after. So if it's a road game, I remember being in Detroit when you're spending 2 days at the Townsend Hotel playing the Pistons in Detroit on the 26th. And with the Rockets, I know we played, did we play a Christmas Day game? Maybe we played Chicago, I can't remember. But Christmas, hardly ever have I ever been not having something to do at Christmas. But this year, I'll get to spend it with my grandkids. I'm excited about that.
JV and Mylik, when we talk about defense here, there's what we see during the game, but I was wondering if you guys could briefly pull back the curtain a little bit about practice, how you get from there to what you do in the game. And is it different level, so to speak, in terms of how practice goes, and that's why y'all are so good when it comes to game time?
I think you just start from practicing. Us just going against each other. All of us good players. So like, if you do it in practice, I feel like it's gonna carry over to the game, and that's what I feel like we do that every game. So we just gotta keep continuing doing it.
Yeah, I feel the same way. Like, we go at each other every day in practice, so we have no choice but to get better on the defensive side. So, and that carries on in the game.
You're asking more about, either one of them answered it, right? No. This is the wrong tool to bring to the interview room, actually, when it comes to answering questions like that. I mean, what he wanted to know was about the technical stuff, you know, learning it. Because you go against good players at every school. So why aren't they guarding like we do? Answer that one, Blake.
Like, it's just the system, like the system, like the culture.
That's what he wanted to know.
Yeah.
See, Blake, well, that's your fault, Joseph.
But we just like
It's poorly worded question.
just competing, playing hard, and you just gotta stand on it and just carry over to the game, and you'll get good results.
You got anything to add to this, Slim?
Nah, I feel like that was good.
Yeah. He's 4 or 5 press conferences away from get the hang of this thing there, Lee.